Cold. I don't care about the taste. I care about the feels.
All of it in here.
Goes right in my belly.
Yeah. Well, welcome back. It's been a long time. It's NASS Off Topic. I got my crew with me. It's George, Jingle All the Way, Nicolopoulos, with my ho 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 team.
Yeah.
Who's
I'm
with me
Kevin
on my
Lyons.
left, right, and
I'm to you. I'm on the top right.
yeah.
And I am ho numero uno.
Mhm.
Kevin at Twin Pines Video.
I guess I'm what am I ho numero dos? Is that how you say it? Numero? It's hitting me already. Guys.
It's numero. I got it for my
Numero
Latin
dos.
fellows out there.
I live in Canada, so we do French. So it's like numero, right?
We're still the same. We still using we both use a U.
Yeah, whatever. I'm the second ho.
She's like, whatever, I'm a ho.
Oh, number two, whatever.
On
Who's
the
my
second
last
ho
ho?
of Christmas.
Silent ho? Who were you?
Mini. I'm the mini ho.
He's a mini
Mini
ho.
Just a little ho.
Yeah,
Just
just
a
a
little-
pocket-sized hoe.
Just a little. Just jump right in.
Yeah. Is that what Mike says?
Like I'm like that. The guy in the opening scene of The Boys season 3. Just shrink down, jump right in.
And you jump right in.
Spoilers.
It's not my fault you haven't
Yeah,
watched
someone's
it.
they got spoiled. Yeah, for sure.
It's been like what 3 months since it's finished.
Yeah, I didn't even watch season 2. I haven't watched season 2
Yeah.
yet.
Oh my god. We
Well-
need to talk about Kevin. Is that a movie or
We
something?
do. I think that should be the movie on our list today. But before we get to talking about Kevin, let's talk about Christmas. Who loves Christmas? I love Christmas. Christmas is great. For me, I'm born in December, so Christmas baby.
Mm.
And
I'm a
so
January baby. I'm turning the big
That's-
4-0 in January.
Oh, we're getting old, buddy. We're getting old.
Not too old for Christmas movies.
Not too
that's
old
for
for
sure.
Christmas cheer.
Nope.
Damn straight.
Never
And if
too old.
y'all have been tuning in to NAS regularly, you probably saw earlier this week on Tuesday, our boys Dan, Jose, and Chuck had talked about what makes a Christmas film. I wasn't there. I didn't listen to it because I got my own thoughts. And I'm pretty sure the rest of us do too. And so we're going to debate some Christmas films today. We're going to make final decisions. What's a Christmas movie? What's not a Christmas movie? And if you guys don't like it, well, then please comment and share. Let us know how you feel about it. Because we want
Sounds
to
Or
so
know.
just fuck
threatening.
off.
No. We're
think
open
this-
to debate.
Debate.
And
There'll
other
be some
views.
debates. This all sparked because I think every year we all come into this conversation, this heated argument where people draw the line in the sand and friends become frenemies and family becomes forgotten. And it's the movie Die Hard. Die Hard comes on television. You pop in your DVD, you stream it wherever you watch it, and it's one of the best films ever from the 80s.
Yes.
But the question is it a Christmas movie or
Yes,
is it
it is.
not?
Yes.
It is. I think there's so many different levels of what can be considered a Christmas movie. But me, anything that I'll watch in December, I'll consider a Christmas movie. But Die Hard in particular is such a comfort movie. I was watching it just a couple of weeks ago and I just felt so at home. It's weird. It gave me comfort like a Christmas movie, even though they don't shove Christmas in your face. And that I
Yeah.
think is one of my favorite things about a Christmas movie is when it takes place on Christmas, but it's not entirely about Christmas.
Mm.
Okay. So I think it's safe to
Mhm.
say the three of you, Marie, would you agree? Would you say Die Hard Christmas film?
Yes. I think I've only seen the whole thing like once in my life. Don't hate me, okay? I'm a girl and it's just not one of those things. I'm like, Merry Christmas, I'm gonna put in Die Hard. I don't know.
It's so good.
So I know I have to revisit, but I'm gonna say yes still. I agree with you, men, and your
In-
opinions on Die Hard.
In all fairness, I will say you only watched it once. And so with that, there is that scope, like, you saw Christmas in there, you think it's a Christmas movie. I will say I am an outlier. I am a part of a few of one, who does not believe that Die Hard is a Christmas film.
And that's when we throw you off the top of Nakatomi Plaza because we don't agree with you.
Well-
Nah, dude, you know what I love about how I consider Die Hard a Christmas movie is that John McClane running around, he is out of breath, he's all beat up. That is exactly the echo. That is
Yes.
exactly
Some of that Christmas cheer was coming back up your
yeah.
spine.
That is exactly how every man feels around Christmas. You're beat up, you're thrown around the building, you're fighting off terrorists, and you're just trying to get through the holiday.
Okay.
That makes sense.
I mean, for that time, for the 80s, yes. Because back then everyone was going crazy. We didn't have internet. Shopping was hectic. Black Friday truly was black.
It's the good old days.
It was darkness.
Sounds pleasant.
Yes, everybody. Okay.
So I will explain. For me, I
Yes.
have my own personal feelings and theories behind Christmas films, and whether it is a Christmas film or isn't. So for me, the biggest thing is, if you take Christmas out of the scenario, does it change the plot of the film? If you ignore the fact that it's Christmas, it doesn't change anything in the movie. The terrorists still would have terrorized. They still would have wanted the money. John McClane most likely still would have been there for his wife, to see her because they have their outs or whatever. The Christmas thing doesn't affect them in any facet.
I disagree.
Well, Home Alone,
That's what we're here
too.
for. We're
If you
here
took,
for
if you
that
took Christmas out
conversation.
of Home Alone, yeah, I mean, those guys would still be robbing houses,
But would they? Because people are leaving for the holidays. They're leaving.
Well,
to
would
the
people
location.
still be would they be going and invading Nakatomi Plaza if it wasn't just a Christmas party?
It could have been
entire
any
building was
that's
the
the thing.
entire
It could
building
have
was
been
empty
any
except for
holiday
the
party.
Christmas party.
It could have been
Well,
any holiday party.
So could have Home Alone.
Yeah,
Home
it
Alone
could have been
taken
any
place on
holiday.
Thanksgiving.
But with businesses, how many businesses will have an Easter party or a Thanksgiving party or a New Year's party? Well, New Year's they probably will.
Yeah,
Uh,
big businesses like that, they'll have multiple parties, and I can say this of experience because I've been a part of bigger businesses, and my wife currently is part of bigger business where they have multiple celebrations for different events like that. So a big business, yes, it's possible they would have multiple things like that.
Okay.
Christmas doesn't have a huge effect on it. And you know what, Kevin, to your point, I could agree. Maybe Home Alone isn't a Christmas movie.
Oh, what it is.
But it is a Christmas movie.
Oh, what it is.
Like honestly, I don't think the plot has to do with Christmas. I think it's more about the atmosphere because there's so many great stories that don't necessarily revolve around Christmas. It just that is the setting. For me, that's what it is for me. Even though Die Hard is Los Angeles and Los Angeles never feels like Christmas for me,
Never.
it still takes place on Christmas, and I recognize that. And there's a lot of things sprinkled in that makes you think about Christmas. There is Christmas music. There is a Christmas party. There is ho, ho, ho. Now I have a machine gun. There is a Santa hat.
That's an hat, yeah.
Like that's what it is for me. And what was cool is it was just a couple of years ago. You remember how they would play A Christmas Story for 24 hours on what channel? It was like a tradition.
Like
they did
TNT,
that with Die Hard.
TNT will be all day.
Yeah. They did that with Die Hard a couple of years ago, and it was hosted by
Probably AMC.
no, it was hosted by the cop, Carl Winslow. Oh my, why is his name
Reginald Johnson.
Reginald
Yeah,
Bell
there you go.
Johnson? He was hosting it, and it was crazy to see him because like you haven't seen anything from him in years, and you just
Yeah.
thought he was dead, and then he's here.
Kevin thought the
hosting.
worst.
I did think the worst. I do. I always
The
think
dude
the
was
worst.
dead.
Damn.
And then he's there and didn't age a day. Didn't age a day, except
Yeah.
for like he no longer has a mustache. That's it. But last year on Christmas, before I went home for Christmas, I actually went down to Nakatomi Plaza. It was the 20th Century Fox building in downtown. And I snapped some pictures. So that is my argument that it is a Christmas movie because I had to go there.
Because I had to go there.
I had to go there. I had to go there. That is my favorite thing is visiting the locations of my favorite films, and I'll probably go back there again and do some more photos this year.
Well, I still
Christmas
stand by the point. If Christmas is taken out, it doesn't change, then It is not a Christmas film. I will
Well,
also
that goes
add,
along with one
I
of
would
my
say-
favorite Christmas movies too.
it can, yeah. And that's what's going to be great about today is that we're probably going to end up debunking a bunch of movies that we thought were Christmas movies that probably really aren't. They
Mhm.
secretly have just been deceiving us because
Mhm.
they were released during Christmas, or there was a sprinkle of Christmas cheer kind of deceiving us from what it really was.
Deceiving, or I don't look at that as deceiving.
Misleading.
Misleading.
I'm not,
Okay,
no,
misleading.
it's like that sounds negative. I'm not mad about it. If it's like something's making me feel like Christmas, then I'm like, ooh, give me the Christmas like vibe and inspiration, and I'm happy about it. I don't feel deceived by the Christmas spirit. You know,
Well, I mean, like, I
How
mean,
dare
I
you?
mean,
Uh,
you're somewhat right, George, when you take Christmas out of Die Hard, but there's so many similarities. You have, the terrorists are the naughty kids, and here is John McClane. You know, he's not Santa crawling down a chimney, but he's crawling through some air vents. You know, like
Mm.
he's squeezing some
and
air
instead of
vents.
coal, he has bullets.
Yes, exactly. That is totally what Christmas is all about.
Are you just realizing this right now, Kevin?
Yeah,
Is
I
it
just
Yeah,
coming
he
right
is.
now?
I saw
Oh,
him
yes.
pulling. He was
You're like,
reaching
wait.
for that stuff. Oh,
Wait.
man. I
That's
like it.
brilliant,
I like
though.
it. No, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. I like it. It doesn't change my thoughts,
Especially,
but I like it.
especially if your physical atmosphere doesn't look like Christmas and it can still make you think it's a Christmas movie, like Die Hard, Los Angeles. You have those beautiful like magic hour sunsets. There's no snow, but I still feel to watch it on Christmas, and that's a big thing for me. Is Christmas is I love Christmas movies that have atmosphere that make you feel like Christmas, and for the fact that Die Hard doesn't have that, other than what's seen in the Christmas parties, I still feel like it's a Christmas movie.
Okay. Well, I have a second follow-up. So
Okay.
here's my second thing. When it comes to Christmas films, you only watch them around December.
Mhm.
Right? Like you're not watching what's a good Christmas, like A Christmas Carol. Are you watching that in July? No.
I did, but I
But you're
assume
not.
you
It's
weren't.
reality. Like you're not gonna watch that during some other time of the year,
No.
but December. Like Christmas films are marketed during December, no other time of the
Mhm.
year. Like
Mhm.
even TV as channels don't show those movies unless it's December. Die Hard is shown all year round.
From
I
personal
don't know if it's shown.
experience, I'm going to disagree with that because when I was a kid, my mom was obviously working. I had a babysitter. My favorite thing to do in the middle of summer was put on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Frosty the Snowman in June or July, like the old school claymation.
Okay.
That's
So not-
adorable.
Yeah.
So like watching Christmas movies,
Random.
like I wasn't doing it at Christmas. I would watch those movies whenever I wanted to. So I'm going to disagree.
Okay.
From personal
Would you
experience
admit that
with
you are an
that.
outlier? Would you like let's reality? Would you admit you're an outlier? Like you're
No,
the only
because
one
Christmas
of the
in
four of
July
us who
is a
said
thing.
that. It's
Christmas in July. What about that?
it's a
It
it's
is a thing.
It's a phrase, but it's not real.
It's real.
I mean, let's be because
It's true.
okay,
It's-
our supermarkets.
It's like Santa.
Hold
It's
on.
real if you believe in it.
Our supermarkets are chain places pushing Christmas things during July? No,
No,
they're not.
It's gonna
They're
get. It's gonna
pushing
get there.
fireworks,
It's gonna get there.
barbecues. All right, let's be real.
You know what? I will agree with Minnie on this because you know what? If there's anything about movies that I know that I want to mow down is the little boxes they put you in. You can only watch this movie this time. You can only watch this movie at this time. When we were in the pandemic, I remember it was hot outside and the whole world shut down. And I said, you know what? It's going to be Halloween. I shut my blackout curtains. I put on Halloween music and everything like that. And I had Halloween. Don't put me in a box. Don't put me in a movie box. If I feel like watching something around Christmas, if I feel like watching a Christmas movie in August, I'm going to watch a Christmas movie in August and I'll still call it a Christmas movie. I don't care. I don't like being put in a box.
All right,
He
so
says
we
this
got-
as he's in a box.
He's in a box.
I know you're in a box now. You're
This
in
is a
box.
theoretical box, okay? This is how it has to happen for our conversation. But there isn't. Look, I'm outside the box.
I don't know. Your bedroom looks like a box to me.
It does. I do have movie theater seats in my bedroom, so I can watch whatever movie I want, no matter what the season. George.
All right, so
Yeah,
we'll
so why
put
is
the
it-
two of you against the millions of people who are not watching Christmas movies.
Fine.
There we
I'm
go.
so
So why-
stubborn. I don't care.
I'm a statistics
we-
man. All right, I'm about numbers.
But we can
We're
watch
gonna,
Halloween
I'm
movies
gonna
all
create a
year.
poll.
We should
Yeah.
create a poll.
Hold on, but-
A North Pole.
Oh, got him.
Yeah.
You deserve that drink. You earned it.
yes. But Marie, you said you were wanting to say something. What were you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Oh no, I was just saying, why is it acceptable to watch Halloween movies all year, but like, why can't we watch Christmas movies all year then?
Exactly.
I'm you know what, and I'm not
Why,
disagreeing
George?
with that. I'm not disagreeing with that. I totally agree that they should be acceptable to watch all year. My statement is that the general normative does not do that. And I think
Well,
that can be agreed upon. Is that the
Fuck the
general norm
normies.
does not do that.
Fuck the normies.
the normies, dude.
It's just
They putting us
reality.
in a
I'm basing it
box.
all off of a reality. I watch movies different times of the year, for sure. But it doesn't negate the rules that have been set in place. You know?
That's true.
So yes, a Halloween movie is still a
rules.
Halloween movie, but yeah, I might watch it during some other time of the year.
Mhm.
But also, like, what dictates a Halloween movie from a scary movie?
Oh
You know,
yeah, that's true.
That's a
true.
different.
There are
That's a
movies
different
that take
episode
place
altogether. That was like 2 months
specifically
ago.
Okay.
on Halloween or just a scary movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But for me, Die
that's-
Hard is.
that's where
I only
today's
watch Die
conversation
Hard in
goes.
December. I only
So-
watch Die Hard in December. So you're wrong, George. Enjoy that.
You only
But you
watch it in
could
December?
watch it. You could watch it all year, is
Yeah,
what
don't-
he means.
Don't bullshit me. You're a man, and as men, we watch Die Hard once a month, if not 5.
That's true, but I'm only like really into it in December.
He's like,
The rest of the time, it's just
inject it.
background noise.
I watch the other Die Hard sequels. That's what the sequels are for, George. Die Hard 2 is for like January, February. Die Hard with a Vengeance is year round. Stat. Anything that came after that is garbage. But
What? You
Yes.
don't like Die Hard 4? Live Free or Die Hard?
that's a 4th of July movie.
The fact
Mm.
that you needed to think about what the title of the movie was is
Well,
proof
no,
that it's
You
garbage.
want to? No, I like 4. 4 is good. One with Justin Long. I like that one.
It's okay. It's
5.
okay.
5 is the one. That's why I had to think about it. It's like, what was 5?
I
don't
didn't
want to
even
get
see
this
5.
wrong.
I didn't
There's
It
even
was a
five?
see.
5.
Yeah.
There's 5?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was
It's with
what's
his
his name?
with his son, Jay Courtney.
Yeah, Jai Courtney. I
Yeah.
can't. They make him play every weird character that
Yeah.
nobody cares about.
Hey, Boomerang was cool. Captain Boomerang's good.
That was the okay. You get one Jai. You get one Jai
Yeah.
Courtney.
We all
Boomerang.
we all get one. But you know what? Enough of Die Hard. All right, we've settled it. It's not a Christmas movie. And on to Marie.
No,
So
no.
Marie, what did you want to talk
Don't
about?
just gloss over that. Son of a.
See, I kind of did this. I did this very differently in a way. I actually wrote down why these movies aren't or are, and I like my own synopsis.
Okay, I'm down for that.
So I chose Frosty the Snowman as
Okay.
not being a Christmas movie.
Okay, I'm with this 100%
Okay.
already.
Okay. And I wrote down, typed out. I was so panicking to Kevin today. I'm like, oh, what am I going to say about this?
See, guys,
But I
someone
figured
took
it
this
out.
seriously.
I took it too seriously. I take everything too seriously. So this is why I wrote down, okay, Frosty the Snowman is a fantasy horror movie
Yes.
because it's a story about a pagan ritual taking place during winter solstice involving a little witch girl and her demonic animal familiar, conveniently named Hocus Pocus, who
Heavens sakes.
combine different ingredients to summon an immortal ice deity. But even their divine magic is no match for the real evil that threatens this world, global warming,
Or magic.
which even the enchanted snow god cannot escape his inevitable demise. That's what Frosty the Snowman is,
Oh man.
not Christmas.
You
That
went way
ruined the
too hard
song
with
for
that.
me.
I went so hard with this, you guys. But don't you want to watch it now? Don't you be
Yeah.
like, wait?
I mean,
Sounds cool.
I agree with Frosty the Snowman not being a Christmas movie, but not for those reasons. I've
But it
been going.
You know why
is for those
Frosty the
reasons.
Snowman is not a Christmas movie, is actually a birthday movie, because that is what he announces
Yep.
whenever he comes to life.
Happy birthday.
Happy
Birthday.
birthday! It's a birthday movie.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
I watch it every year on January 11th.
Frosty the Snowman, the only requirement for that is it just needs to
Snow.
be a cold season.
Yes,
There needs to be snow on the ground.
Yeah.
That's it.
but it's also
only-
witchcraft.
I mean,
Unless it takes
but
place
that's
in
what Christmas
Antarctica.
was originally, was a pagan holiday anyway.
Yes,
So
exactly.
in theory, it is a Christmas movie because it's a pagan holiday.
Would you consider John Carpenter's The Thing a Christmas movie? Because I like
Because
I
it's
kinda
in
would.
snow.
Yeah.
Because it's in the winter.
It's
Yeah.
definitely a winter movie. And not only that, I like to watch it in the summer because I get so hot. I just want to think about cold and I watch the thing.
What about 30 Days of Night?
Oh, I love that
I
movie.
mean, it's just Josh Hartnett
just-
is so anti-Christmas.
You like Josh Hartnett. What is the ish?
I mean, the guy never opens his eyes. I mean, come on, man.
Or combs his hair.
Yeah. Well, because when you can't see where your head is, how are you supposed to do it, I guess?
Mom, Michael
Josh
Myers is
Hartnett.
dead.
Get Josh Hartnett out of this screen. Get out of here, Josh.
No, I like Josh Hartnett.
I don't mind him either.
I mean, he's there.
He's
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
The
I'll say
Thing being a Christmas movie.
I don't disagree with you. I feel like one of us has to disagree with you so there can be a debate, but I totally don't disagree with you
mhm.
Yeah.
because I've never seen it as a Christmas movie. I've always just seen it
No.
as a winter movie.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a totally winter movie.
Yeah.
Because I mean, the only point that Santa Claus comes into the movie is at the end to take him to the North Pole.
And
Yeah, but
it's an
Santa Claus
afterthought.
doesn't take the whole year off. He's always watching. He doesn't just watch you in the month of December. That's what I told the kids I work with. They're like, they always behave best in December. I'm like, Santa watches you all year round, right? It's not just in December.
Right. But I'm just saying, like, the only Christmas aspect of it
Yeah.
comes in the last like 5 minutes of the movie. It's not a
Mhm.
Christmas movie. It's a winter movie.
Well,
Like
then
George
It's
said.
a Wonderful Life wouldn't be either.
I'm not
But
disagreeing with that either.
maybe that's where we're coming
Yeah.
to. We're gonna
That's-
get to it.
See, Kevin, you're leading into all my points. Exactly.
But
Maybe
the
all these
most
films are not
important
Christmas
part of
movies.
It's a Wonderful Life happens on Christmas. That is when, all right, it's like all the lead up, right? And then the whole point of the movie takes place on Christmas. And even though that's not the majority of the movie, that is where the heart of the movie is.
But would you
Oh,
say that it just
beautiful.
happens to be on that day also?
Well, so did Home Alone. So did, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Just had what
But
if
see,
Rudolph was born
Okay,
in
you keep on going
February,
back to
bro?
Home Alone. You keep on going back to Home Alone.
Yeah.
Home Alone had a purpose. They didn't want to be in the snow. They went to a warmer climate for the
Yeah.
holiday season. You yourselves
Mhm.
travel during the holidays because it's the holidays.
Well, no, it's
So
because
it
it's my
has-
family.
And why are you being with them? Because it's the holiday season. Don't
Yeah.
pretend like this isn't a part of tradition, baby. All right?
You know
It's
what?
all a part of the
This
grand
is why I
plan.
don't like being put into a box. Movies that are you know what else I consider a Christmas movie, or maybe not a Christmas movie, but something I'll watch on Christmas is Star Wars: The Force Awakens. Because that came out around Christmas, and that was
Yeah,
the whole resurgence of the Star Wars franchise. And every Star Wars movie since then almost came out just around Christmas. And that last final lightsaber battle in the snow, that was totally a Christmas feel for me. It was a winter feel, and I feel Christmas. Although I don't consider it a Christmas movie, I will watch it in December.
To that point, how Christmassy would it felt if instead Ray had a green lightsaber instead of a blue one?
True, but I'm saying no matter what they did for Star Wars, it could never be a Christmas movie because it doesn't take place on Earth where they
Earth,
celebrate
yeah.
Christmas. But I still consider it because it brings me those Christmas feelings. So I don't care what the story is. I don't care what atmosphere they have. If they have something that makes you feel something on Christmas, that's a Christmas movie to me. I don't care. I'll make Scream a Christmas movie if I need to, dude.
Because
Like, I
you
don't
feel
care.
that knife in your back.
Yes.
Yeah. That Christmas woozy cheer.
The killings that keep on giving.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Well, none of us disagree with you, Marie. You are
Nope.
definitely a victor on that one.
Cool.
Minnie. The three of us
Yeah.
have talked a lot. I want to hear from you. What movie have you chosen?
Or I get to pick either one.
Well, yeah, pick one for now.
Okay, Shazam. Shazam is a
Okay.
Christmas movie.
Oh,
I won't argue against that.
Yeah.
I won't say it's a Christmas movie, but it's a movie that fits better in Christmas than any other time of the year.
So
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, so Shazam's a Christmas movie, not just because of the fact that it takes place during Christmas. Like you got the Santa's Christmas Village. There's multiple scenes with Santa running in there. Darla comes up and says, "I've been really good this year." Outside of those hammered in facts, the major theme of Shazam
Family.
is bringing together a family, which is what the holidays do.
And so is all of the Fast and Furious movies. They're all Christmas movies.
Nothing's more
It's all
Christmassy than
about
that.
family.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, on that, like Billy Batson's whole journey is trying to find his family, and he got lost on Christmas. Every Christmas, I'm assuming he's hardcore trying to find his mom. He wants that family for Christmas, and then by the end of the movie, he finds his family, his found family
In a red suit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Shazam is a Christmas movie.
I won't argue against that.
No.
Other than the fact that it's you saying it.
Well, that's just because you hate me.
All this arguing is reminding me too much of Christmas dinner with the family, you guys.
And you're welcome.
True.
I know I want to argue it because of my personal movie, rules that I've created for Christmas films.
Yep.
If you take out Christmas, doesn't change the film. You could watch it all year round.
Yeah.
But I would say my other things that I haven't mentioned, hope. Christmas movies have hope in them, and Shazam definitely has that sense of hope that he has to find his mother and find a family. So I can agree with that. There is a sense of Christmas cheer per se because of what the siblings bring to him. Though they pierce through his heart the way the Who's did in Whoville for the Grinch.
Yeah.
He was their Grinch, and they got through to him, and his heart grew a little bit bigger.
So basically,
superpowers.
it's just a category aspect that there are movies that are strictly about Christmas and having a Christmas message, and then there are movies that take place on Christmas, and that's where the argument is the movie about Christmas, or does it just take place on Christmas? And I think that when we make those two movies come together, it's just
oh my God.
It's just that's Christmas to me, because Christmas is great, it's beautiful, but sometimes you get so into Christmas you just need a break, and maybe you just want to see something that doesn't have to do with Christmas but still has the same atmosphere.
I will say, as someone who does love Christmas, you know what it is for me? Christmas is taken up too much of the year. I also love Halloween.
Yes.
Leave my other holidays alone. Christmas, stay in your own lane.
Can Halloween just absorb Thanksgiving? I think like we do murder things on Thanksgiving. We murder turkey.
I'd be okay with that.
I would be totally okay if Halloween was 2 months instead of Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is just like it's you know what Thanksgiving is? It's a layover at an airport between holidays.
For you guys, for Americans,
for better food,
it's so close. Because
yeah,
ours is in October, so we have more of a spread out.
Wait, your Thanksgiving is in October?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I gotta move to Canada.
No, because we have 6 months of winter here, and just don't you stay in your nice warm climate. And on a Christmas movie though.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
That's the one
I got my top ones right here.
Home Alone, right there.
Home Alone on VHS. And this is the movie, George, that I'm going to be talking about, Gremlins. That is,
I knew you were going to talk about that.
I think that is inarguably a Christmas movie.
Oh yeah, because I agree with you, Kevin. Gremlins is a Christmas movie, 100%. Way more than Die Hard is. Tell us why.
Okay. Well, first of all, the story is kickstarted because the father is trying to get a Christmas present for his son. He wants to get a good Christmas present, and that's where he gets the Mogwai. Most of them, I mean, the movie kicks off after that with a Christmas song, and you see the snowy atmosphere. They're buying Christmas trees. There's Christmas lights everywhere. There's Christmas music throughout the whole movie. Even the Gremlins go Christmas caroling. Okay, and seeing Gizmo in that little Santa hat, that is so adorable. And it is totally a Christmas movie, and I feel like it does have that moral of being good and naughty.
Yep.
You have
the naughty Gremlins, the good Mogwai.
And they're kind of like elves. They're little evil elves. So that is why I consider Gremlins a Christmas movie.
Because he's got a little gremlin on his lap.
Yeah, this one.
That just magically appeared out of nowhere.
Right? Where did that come from?
Yeah.
That's the power of editing, baby.
Edit dogs right in there.
Yep.
And I will say, like, my favorite thing about Gremlins is just how naturally evil they are. Like, right out of the bat, they know instantly how to cause trouble. That's what I love about the Gremlins. We're all naughty little. It's on Christmas.
Yeah. I always felt, because I love Gremlins. It's definitely one of my favorite Christmas time movies, and I generally do watch it a lot during that time. Uh, I always relate, because when you're a kid and your mom tells you, like, don't eat snacks or, like, cookies after a
Yes.
certain time. I always thought of that movie, and it's just like, yeah, because if I eat like snacks too late in the night, and then like 2-3 o'clock in the middle of the night, my tummy's all grumbly. That's a gremlin inside my tummy.
Yeah.
And you know
That's
what's
good
funny?
parenting.
Especially after a recent rewatch, one of the most like goriest or scariest parts of Gremlin isn't the Gremlins doing things. It's when the mom grabs that kitchen knife and starts stabbing that Gremlin. That
Yeah.
is like, that's pretty graphic. That's probably the most graphic part about Gremlins.
Can I tell you
Sadly-
something that's going to upset you?
What?
I don't remember the last time I watched Gremlins.
It's okay. That's
I-
movies for me.
This is just an
You're
episode of
lost,
blasphemy.
dude. You're lost.
Yeah.
Well, no, that just means you guys got homework. Where we got to watch some Die Hard again.
Yep.
Minnie got to watch some
Mhm.
Gremlins. Heck, I'd even say watch the new batch too, because I don't care. That is also still a fun movie.
Which one?
The new batch.
I haven't seen it yet.
What? You haven't seen part 2
Oh
of
no!
Gremlins?
Oh, I thought you.
Oh,
I thought you were talking about the Star Wars series. What was
that's
it?
what
Bad Batch.
me too.
Oh,
Bad
the
Batch.
Bad Batch?
No, great. Yeah,
Oh.
Gremlins, the new batch. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. Even though it's not a Christmas movie, it's still
No,
a great
but it's still
Gremlins
fun.
movie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's great fun.
I love it.
I used to watch Gremlins all year round, and every single time I'd watch it, I'd have nightmares. That movie it didn't scare me while I was watching it, but I knew going into it, I'm like, okay, you're not gonna sleep tonight. So that movie's like a Christmas movie, but also year round, but also when I was a kid, it was like a straight up horror movie to me. But
I mean, it's
in a good
monster
way,
movie.
in a good way.
Yeah.
And that's why I love it when movies blend the lines of genres. You know what I mean? They incorporate a
Mhm.
bunch of different genres into them, and that's what that's really good art to me. Don't lick my beer. You're done.
You're letting him lick your mouth
mean,
and everything, but
yeah.
no, not my beer.
I
Not
was
my
about to
beer.
say the
Off the
same
beer.
thing.
Sorry, I want it to taste like beer, not like dog slobber.
Yeah, that's what your mouth is for. That can taste like dog slobber.
Oh,
There's
and
only
now the
that
dog
is-
suddenly appeared there.
Yeah,
Get teleportation.
in the other part of the house.
Come to me now. Come to me.
Yeah,
Teleport
I
to
know,
me.
right?
Oh my,
That'd be
how
crazy.
crazy would that be?
A Christmas miracle. All of a
That would
sudden,
be.
he's like, right.
But
Oh
like,
my
I
God.
don't see the argument against Gremlins being a Christmas movie.
No.
Like, can you
No.
think of it? I mean, other than that, it's not. I don't know. No. There's no
no, because
argument against it.
Look at my personal rules. If you take Christmas out of the story, it totally affects the plot.
Yes.
Because
Mhm.
then why is the dad frantically looking for a gift? You don't frantically look for a gift for other holidays like you do for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
That's the day. So Christmas is the thriving thing that's pushing him towards finding that special gift for his
Mhm.
son.
By the way, super shitty dad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's such a bad dad. Dude, get a real job. He's just an inventor just running around doing things. Like, I'm sorry. And he brings this terror. And also, you
Yeah.
know, the son is kind of a jerk too, Billy. He's just like, oh, what is it? A new pet? Let me just take my dog Barney and just completely forget about that. And here's Gizmo. Sorry, Barney. They're gonna hang you outside in Christmas lights.
We're not going to do that to you, Jameson.
No.
Not yet.
Oh, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna start I'm already making a Christmas movie list for today. Gremlins and Die Hard are definitely on it.
And vice versa.
And vice versa, because dude, I have been thinking about vice versa so recently. I remember that movie, and I remember I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and I've been wanting to rewatch it. And then I saw that it's streaming on HBO Max. And when you emailed me about, you know, different types of non-traditional Christmas movies, vice versa, I completely forgot that it took place around Christmas. And I'm like, I'm definitely watching the shit out of that today.
Yeah.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, it's a classic swaparoo film from the 80s where like a dad and a son switch places
Bodies.
Good time.
It's a
Yeah.
Freaky Friday, but it's with
Mhm.
Judge Reinhold and Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
It's
got to
good.
check it out. I
don't
mean,
know
I
why
don't
I've
know if
never
it
heard of
holds
this,
up because
but-
I haven't seen it since I was a kid, and that's why I wanted to rewatch it. I'm going to rewatch it today.
That's true. I haven't seen it since I was a kid too. Maybe it doesn't hold up, but in here it does.
Yes,
And here
right?
it's great.
in here.
Yeah, yeah. And before there was a crystal skull bull crap from Indiana Jones, there was cool skull stuff happening in
Yes.
the 80s.
I wish
with this
that's what the
movie.
thing. It was this relic that was like this skull relic, and if you and another person both put your hands on the skull and you said "I wish," you would instantly switch bodies.
Yeah.
And that was the plot of the movie.
Oh. Okay.
So maybe a little bit
I
more of
heard
that
of this.
pagan magic.
Yeah, we need
I-
more. We need
okay.
more pagan Christmases.
I think if we actually analyze a bunch of movies, we probably will see that a lot of them are
So it was the
paganistic.
pagans' fault. That's why those terrorists were there at the plaza.
Pretty
Yes.
much.
The damn pagans.
Pretty much.
Because Christmas is a pagan holiday.
No,
Like,
But
because
here's
the
another thing.
pagans are
we-
trying to
Historical
stop
fact.
money. The pagans didn't like currency. Their
right,
currency
Joe.
was the elements.
You were
Mm.
talking about if you take Christmas out of the plot, it
Yes.
wouldn't affect it. All right. That's true. But it's also the opposite too. If you put Kevin McAllister at Nakatomi Plaza, it's still a Christmas movie. It's still it's interchangeable. Kevin McAllister fighting off a bunch of
okay.
terrorists at Nakatomi Plaza.
I don't even know how you got to that like thought process.
Yeah,
but-
I wonder how
but
that. I wonder how
it's-
that.
I think
It's an
we
interesting
know
journey.
how.
It's an
I think we.
I wonder where all my bad ideas come from. I have no
idea.
I have no idea. They just
Full of
happened.
Christmas spirit. Full of it.
Yeah, some golden Christmas spirit indeed.
Mhm.
All right, well, Minnie Mouse, what second film do you have for us then?
Oh, Elf.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So what's
Yeah.
what's the angle here? It is
It's
or
not a
isn't?
Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie.
Mm.
Okay,
It's not a Christmas movie.
explain.
All right, this one's a stretch because like the entire thing
Yeah.
is yeah. Elf is not a Christmas movie because, again, aside from where he ended up in the North Pole working for Santa Claus, all he's trying to do is find his birth dad, which he could do at any point in time. He didn't have to leave the North Pole during Christmas to go find his dad. He just happened to leave during Christmas because he was becoming a general nuisance because he was fucking 5 feet taller than all the, the other
But it all
elves.
takes
But-
place on Christmas, and the dad learned a Christmas lesson at the end.
And wasn't he raised
By Santa?
Santa?
Again,
He was
no.
raised by Santa, and not only that, the climax of the film has Santa escaping New York on his
But-
sleigh.
Again, going into it, just because he's raised in the North Pole, you said yourself when you were talking to your kids, Santa works all year round.
Yeah.
He's
It's an all year
raised in
round
the-
movie.
He's raised in the North Pole. Santa and the elves are working all year. He could leave at any time. You take Christmas out of it, he could in New Year's Eve after Santa delivers all the presents, he could go out and search for his dad. He's still going to be the same person because he was raised by elves. The personality is going to be the exact same. His goal is going to be the exact same. You take Christmas out of it, it's still the same movie. Going with
Yeah,
George's
but
point.
still, like he
Th-
went and
I-
found his dad on Christmas. That is literally the plot of the movie. You
I-
take
and there's a
Christmas out
big
of
part to that
any
too.
movie, it all revolved around Christmas. It showed him not only finding his dad, but teaching his dad Christmas cheer and singing loud for all to hear.
Yeah.
Okay, so much of that
It's
movie,
what drove
all the
Elf.
lessons about that movie are revolved around Christmas. So if you took Christmas out of that movie, it would just be a weird movie about Will Ferrell trying to find his dad.
Also, what does Buddy talk about through the whole movie? Through
Yeah,
the whole
it's
movie, all Buddy
Christmas.
talks about is Christmas. And
He
at
is
the
really
very
because
end,
that's where he grew up.
He's not just finding his dad, but the adults in the real world are finding Christmas.
yeah, because remember at the
Mhm.
end, Santa was using like some new technology to fly his sleigh and it
Yeah.
didn't work. It broke. He needed true Christmas cheer and Christmas spirit, which
Mhm.
at the end they got everyone singing Christmas carols.
Get it,
and,
George.
And the whole point was that he needed to get his dad to believe in Santa Claus
Yeah.
and Christmas again. So that's a Christmas movie. It's during Christmas. It talks about Christmas. There's Santa. It has hope. It has cheer.
And James Caan died recently, and so it is a Christmas movie.
So
Respect.
in honor of James Caan, it's Christmas movie.
This,
Okay,
that's
You
right.
guys, come on.
And Mary Steenburgen, she is the physical form of Christmas. That is Mary Steenburgen. She is a physical form of Christmas. She is a wonderful woman, and everything that she is a Christmas movie.
Oh
Back
my
to the
God.
Future 3 is now a Christmas movie because Mary Steenburgen.
Because she's in it.
So does that make Step Brothers a Christmas movie?
I
Fuck
mean,
yeah, it does.
I kind of almost put it on my list. I think I almost put it there.
Oh my God.
They do celebrate Christmas in Step Brothers.
What about movies that take place throughout a whole year and there's just a small section that takes place on Christmas?
Every Harry Potter movie?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I've never seen Harry Potter.
Me
But like
either.
something,
Every
something
Harry
like
Potter movie takes place the entire year.
what's it called? Like Fast Times at Ridgemont High. That takes place throughout the entire school year, right? That
Yeah.
like don't they dive in? No, Better Off Dead did too. Is Better Off Dead a Christmas
that was
movie
during
because
Christmas.
there's a Christmas scene in there? And
I
there's-
mean, so was what's that movie with Robert Downey Jr. from the 80s where
Iron Man,
he's like a
Iron
drug
Man
addict?
3. Is Iron Man 3 a Christmas
Iron Man
movie?
3, yeah. Less Than Zero with Robert Downey Jr.
I don't know that one.
Oh, it's
No.
it's a classic.
Marie, you
Christmas
okay
movies
there?
I just can't get over it. Like, that was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. Probably. Mary.
Was this something that I said?
She's the embodiment of Christmas.
Yeah, she is. It's Mary Steenburgen.
She has
She's
an
the Mother
ageless soul.
Mary.
Oh my God.
That is literally Jesus's mom.
Yes. It makes sense now. It's all, yeah.
Well, okay. Before I wanted to head over to Marie, but since you led with that, I have to go into this one because you said that she is Jesus's mom, which leads to Christmas, and I say The Little Drummer Boy is not a Christmas movie.
So
It's-
it's a School of Rock sequel.
It may as well be, honestly.
Prequel probably.
Prequel.
Yeah, because it has nothing to do with Christmas. It's just the journey of Mary and Joseph trying to find a spot and some other dudes just trying to find them and give them some stuff. But it's not actually during Christmas.
It's
I
giving
wish-
some
I
stuff.
want you to explain every single movie in existence in the same realm of how you just explained that. Very
Okay.
short one sentences.
I mean, it's
Mary
pretty
Joseph
Some
simple.
things
trying to find a
happened.
spot.
Some people did something.
Bring him
I mean,
stuff.
what's Die Hard? Die Hard, just a guy going to see his wife in a building where some bad guys are getting some money and fail. Boom, Die Hard.
That was even more than I wanted. It's just Die Hard's just a dude
Oh, I'm
in the
sorry.
building doing
Die Hard's
stuff.
just a guy with a gun shooting guys.
Yeah.
Is that better? Guy,
Way better.
duct tape, gun, guys.
Yep. I'm gonna
That's what
sneak
the
into
movie
that
should say.
building this Christmas and I'm gonna crawl around the vents. By the way, it may not be a Christmas movie, but it definitely inspired the childhood need to crawl through hidden spaces.
Is that a childhood need? Is that
I
a
don't know.
basic
I
childhood
remember, like, you remember
need?
you go into a shopping mall
Boxes,
with your
just
mom,
like
like,
boxes.
and you're going through the aisles, like you remember, like the racks of clothes. You just
you
go
go in
hide
the clothes?
inside. Yeah, that's like a
Yeah.
total Die Hard feel.
The like epiphanies are coming out with today are
Right?
just like
Yeah, out of nowhere, just out of
Yeah.
nowhere.
Yeah,
No
totally.
rhyme or
I don't
reason.
know
nowhere.
why. I
wonder
don't
what
know
could cause
why.
that.
I don't
how
understand.
they're coming to your mind. I don't get it.
Right? Too much apple juice. That's what I attribute it
Yeah,
to.
the cider,
apple
the
juice.
apple cider.
The
it's-
spiked cider.
Yeah,
These fermented apples.
spiced. Okay, Marie.
Okay.
give me.
Oh wait, little drummer
What?
boy. Wait, so
What?
it's just Mary and Joseph trying to find a spot, and some
Yeah.
dudes bringing stuff.
Yeah,
That's
and
all
it's
it
not,
is.
and it's not in December. It's in September because Jesus wasn't born in December.
That's true. I thought he was
Okay.
born in summer.
It was like
Wasn't he born in-
Yeah,
September.
He
Was it
he was
September?
born in the summer and obviously in Bethlehem. But when Christianity was starting to gain its roots, they were just like, wait, this pagan holiday, which happened in the winter, is really
Back to the
fucking
pagans.
popular. Yeah,
Back to
it's
the
like it's
pagans.
really popular. But we don't want them celebrating this pagan holiday. But you know what? We'll give you the pagan holiday, but you have to celebrate Jesus Christ.
So is Jesus even really a Christmas movie?
No,
No.
No.
Christmas in July.
Oh,
There you go. Oh,
it
shit.
comes back. It comes back. Attack.
So maybe it is a real thing. a real
No,
holiday
because he
then.
was still born in September, so
Oh yeah.
it's the end. It's the end of summer. It's the
Yeah,
You're
it's whenever
sticking
their
to September. I'm gonna
it's whenever the
research that.
census was in the Middle East. Like that's why they were going to.
I believe it was September
Bethlehem.
11th that they speculate he was born in, which is another added layer to why 9/11 was so heavy.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going down some rabbit holes
Yeah.
here.
Oh, I got
We're-
conspiracy theories.
This is.
You started it with the pagans, Marie.
Yeah. It's caught all
Little
your
did I
fault.
know.
Murray, we need to start a conspiracy channel.
Yeah.
And we need to get
Yeah.
all these on there.
The conspiracy pagan. That's it. We just named it. That's what it is.
Yeah,
We're
pagan
locking that in.
conspiracy. Yeah,
The
yeah.
conspiracy pagans.
Be
That's
pagan.
what we are.
Okay.
That's what, like,
Spin-off show.
what?
Right?
Yeah. We birthed
but
it
do-
here.
okay.
It was like the Christmas of.
Yeah.
It was the Christmas.
This is the
Yeah.
episode that has so many gifts that keep on giving.
Mm-hmm. Okay, wait. So it's my turn.
Yeah, because we don't disagree, right? Little German Boy, not a Christmas movie.
No, nah.
I forgot it existed until you said it.
I thought it was just
Oh.
a song.
Well, I
No,
I
no.
liked it.
I didn't know it was a movie.
I watched it every year because
It's claymation, right? Is it
it's claymation. The drummer boy is a tanned young boy who plays music.
do
I'm
remember
a
this now.
tanned young boy at one time who played music, and
Well,
so
now
felt
that we're
relative to
on
him.
music, can you just real quick explain to me why that song from The Sound of Music is a Christmas song? These are a few of my favorite things. I don't
'Cause
understand why
be-
that's
I mean,
a Christmas song.
Because
during Christmas?
capitalism.
Oh, that makes
That-
sense.
yeah.
That's it.
I mean,
Marketing.
it's Disney. Disney made it, so
Okay.
Consumerism. That's it.
yeah.
Anyway. All right, go
money,
on.
cough,
Marie.
cough, money, cough, cough, money.
Yeah, pretty much it. Oh, I chose, of course, Batman Returns is a Christmas movie.
Yes,
Okay.
I've been excited to hear this one.
Okay, so my reasoning is because Christmas movies must feel heartwarming and be full of whimsy and convey some sort of positive message.
Okay.
And Batman Returns is a beautiful story about justice, acceptance of acceptance of others. Just wait. Don't interrupt me.
Everyone,
Acceptance of others, Kevin, which you're going to give me now.
Yeah.
Self-discovery, conquering fears and obstacles, love overcoming adversity, finding your inner peace, power and strength, rebirth and renewal, second chances, or in some cases, 9 chances, feminism, equality in the workplace, and sexy latex outfits, which is the true meaning of Christmas.
What about the
Returns is a
snow?
Christmas movie.
Batman.
Oh,
What
wait,
about
and the snow too. But that's like, I mean, also, you can't see a mistletoe without thinking about Batman Returns. You cannot.
I will
Can
agree
you?
with you. No,
Not
I will
now.
agree with you.
Nah.
It's even more
That-
dangerous if it's even more deadly if you eat it.
But a kiss is more deadly if you mean it.
Oh,
a
Oh.
kiss is even deadlier if you mean it. See,
Yep.
you can't. How deep is that? And true, but
Batman was so poetic.
yeah.
it was okay. Catwoman licking Batman's face was was
Ah.
The embodiment of
is-
Christmas, like Mary
No,
Seed Virgin.
no, it's better, but it is.
Uh,
It's definitely the greatest and most life-changing Christmas gifts that I have ever received, because that awoken things in me I didn't know existed. And I was like, I just watch it for that scene. And that's Merry Christmas to me. That's a ho 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 moment. And also it has the most dramatic, and inventive tree lighting scene in any movie.
Okay. I'm totally on board.
Yeah.
You sold me.
was
The
that
tree
the
lighting
moment?
scene is the best.
Was that the moment where you wanted to be Batman?
Oh, that is a nice little twist, but I Catwoman was my idol and still is, and
Okay.
I wanted to be Catwoman
I wanted
forever.
to be Batman. I know that's for sure.
Oh, I mean,
I grew
I
up
don't-
always loving Spider-Man, and that moment, it's like,
wait,
Batman. I want-
wait a minute.
Mhm.
Spider-Man, you can take
Mhm.
take a bench for it right now. Batman. you
But
got
then
me
the
going
Getting
on.
his
Spider-Man-
face licked by a cat lady. Of course
Yeah.
you want to be Batman.
And I love cats. Cats are my favorite animals. All right, Mike.
All right,
think
so
we've all
does
hit-
everyone agree
I
that
can't
that's Christmas
disagree with
movie?
that.
Yeah,
I
I'm
can't.
totally down.
Yeah, unless Mike. I was going to ask Mike. Do you have thoughts?
In your
differ?
head, do you have thoughts in your
Do you-
head, Mike?
I mean, I have thoughts, yeah, but nothing that disagrees with anything that Murray said.
Yeah, Murray, you've been on a roll. You've been very solid today.
I think you boys are just being too nice to me. That's all. He's like, yeah, you're
No,
right,
it's
sounds
because
good.
you're
Yeah,
the only
we
one that
agree.
came into everything with like full research.
They're hardcore arguments.
Yeah.
They're-
Me, I'm making stuff up as I go along as I chug a beer.
They make
Yeah.
sense though. You're making so much sense right now, Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make that Mary Steenburgen t-shirt.
Yes.
That's what I'm
Yes.
gonna do.
Mary
Oh my
Steenburgen
God.
is Christmas.
The embodiment of
Christmas.
Christmas, and it's her
Yeah.
face.
She is a beautiful little Christmas lady.
I want to,
I want a Mary
pick-
Steenburgen ornament for that tree that only has Christmas movies. I'm just gonna get Mary
Yeah.
Steenburgen at the top of my Christmas tree.
I do want to piggyback on that. Like every time I see her in a movie, like I don't think I've ever seen her play like a bad character. Like she's never mean. She's always like just so genuine and kind. Like I feel like she's everyone's mom.
Christ-like.
Because
Yeah.
if she played a
Yeah.
villain, everybody would be on her side.
Right? I think
Mm.
she would still have the same personality, just happens to be doing bad things.
Yeah,
Like
Mm.
she would stab you with a smile.
Totally cool with that,
Yeah.
Mary Steenburgen.
Hear
Please
any
stab
goodness?
Oh my God.
All
me.
right, Mike.
Mary Steenburgen could stab you and make you feel like it was your fault. like that's how Christmassy she
I'm
is.
sorry I made you do this to me.
Yeah.
We did it all together.
Congratulations,
It's a Christmas
everybody.
miracle.
But can I ask you all a question? What is the one movie that you have to watch on Christmas Eve?
Home Alone.
Christmas Eve.
Home Alone for Minnie. Christmas Eve.
Oh.
But mine is
Christmas
It's a
Eve.
Wonderful Life. I watch it every year with my mom.
You know,
Mine was for many years a Christmas Story, but now every year I have to watch The Family Man.
Oh, that's an emotional one.
It's
cry
so
in that movie.
sad. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Is that with Nick Cage?
Yeah.
Yes.
Of course it's sad. Because
Hey, he's perfect
come on,
in it.
man.
Shush.
I don't know what's up with you and the other guys not liking Nick Cage. Nick Cage got some
I
freaking
love Nick
gold,
Cage.
man.
I would murder for Nick Cage. I'm to let you know, I would murder Mary Steenburgen on Christmas for Nick
What
Cage.
just happened? Oh my
I
God,
would-
it took a turn.
I would.
Easily you turned
I
on
would
her.
I would murder Mary Steenburgen on Christmas for Nick Cage.
Damn. That's some
Kevin
high
just became
praise.
public enemy number one.
Yeah.
Well,
But the
Man's
family,
really-
well, why the Family Man out of all Christmas movies?
Yeah.
I think it's just the most heartwarming one I've ever seen. As a parent, and you watch that, it's like
Okay.
devastating. It's
Okay.
devastating,
Yeah.
but in
I
a
get that.
beautiful way. And I'm like, oh gosh, it hits hard. And it's so Christmassy. Everything about it's Christmassy. The colors and the parties and the snow and the warmth and the food and the Don
Oh.
Cheadle.
Do you remember that movie with Nick Cage is on Christmas? Him, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey. They were robbers. They were brothers. They were robbers, and they got stuck in this town. What was it called? Oh my God! This is gonna drive me crazy. There is this movie. It takes place. I believe it takes place on Christmas. Nick Cage, John Lovitz, and Dana Carvey are brothers, but they're criminals, and they go into this small town. They're gonna rob a bank on Christmas. And the whole, oh my God, what
Trapped
is
in
that
Paradise.
movie?
Trapped in Paradise.
Trapped
she
in
got it. Good job.
Paradise. Dude, I need to watch that
Oh.
movie again.
It got a whopping 5% on Rotten Tomatoes.
And that 5% was me. I was the 5%.
That was me, baby.
That was my
reviews
5%.
reviews don't matter. Reviews don't matter.
I went and saw that with Mary Steenburgen.
Oh my God.
You proposed a good question, Kevin. I think for me,
Yes.
for a long time, it was A Christmas Carol with Albert Finney.
Okay.
And
What
specifically
year was that?
one.
Which one was that? Was that black and white?
It's in color, I believe. It has not everyone has a musical. This one has a musical aspect to it.
Nah.
And well, I grew up in theater and did musicals a lot. All right.
I did too, but like, nah. I want my
It's-
Christmas carols
Well,
without
there's a
music.
reason I like this one a lot though, because there's a musical number when he goes into the
It literally has Carol in the title.
yeah. But when he goes to the Ghost of Christmas Future, and so at this point is when he's dead, all of the villagers are celebrating his death, and they're like singing a whole song about him being dead, and this one guy's like dancing on his casket and everything. And you should watch this one. I guarantee
That
you'll
sounds
like
like exactly how I want my funeral to go.
it's awesome. It's pretty much, I wish I could remember the words now because I haven't seen it in some time, but it's just like them saying like, thank God he's dead. Pretty much. Yeah. Like good riddance to him, and it's awesome. And they're like, he's like, and what's really good is that the guy who's playing Scrooge, Albert Finney, he's dancing and he's loving it. He's like, oh, this is awesome. And then he finds out it's like, oh wait, I'm in the casket.
That definitely sounds like my funeral.
Yeah, like watch A Christmas Carol with Albert Finney. I guarantee you will
Okay.
enjoy it. It is fun. It's a good time.
Okay.
But as of late, I actually watched The Addams Family during Christmas.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can see that.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm a It's a Wonderful Life kind of guy. I don't know why. I always watch it with my mom. I love that movie.
aw.
Well,
No.
I think everyone, you just got some homework. All right. Everyone watch some Die Hard, watch some Gremlins, and watch some of
Mhm.
these films that we said we're going to be watching during Christmas. And don't forget,
The pagans are watching.
nailed it.
Pretty much.
But
Watch
honestly,
out for the Mormons.
don't forget to always follow us on all of our socials. Not a Strong Start. That's on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere. You can listen to our show on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, honestly, anywhere you listen to a podcast. I am today's host, George Jingle all the way at Nicolopolis. With me was Ho number 1.
Oh
You're not-
man, I
he's not
didn't even change
Ho.
my name.
You need to hoe up,
what the
Kevin.
hoe?
He forgot-
I
he
am a
forgot to hoe
hoe.
up.
I'm hoe number 1. I'm Kevin. You can find me at Twin Pines Video or at the bottom of whiskey bottle. But yes, that's me.
And I'm
Yeah.
home number 2. Home number 2. Nat Marie plays it all.
We're keeping it together. We're keeping it together. We got this, guys. We got this.
Oh, so close. So close to spitting that out. So close.
And finally, Ho number 3.
No, mini ho.
I'm sorry, Mini Ho.
Mini hoe.
Mini ho.
Just a
And
little
you
ho.
cannot find me at That Guy 2022 because I'm taking a social media break. So don't look for me. I'm gone.
Because of the pagans.
Because of the
Yeah.
pagans. Yeah.
I'm scared of the pagans. That's yep.
Hashtag
Yeah.
because of the pagans. There we go.
Definitely not a
Krampus is coming
Christmas
after
social
me,
media.
and I'm terrified.